So I'm gonna continue the tutorial with part 2 video where I will configure the Nginx proxy. Okay, this is very important video, must watch it properly. And just let me, so we're gonna configure the domain configuration. Okay, proxy configuration, like suppose if this is the domain d1.surroundhosting.wall, and this will be domain edit on panel. Okay, but I, for users, I want this domain, this main domain for users to visit users, so our main main IP can be hide. But for let's change the SSH port also, is also good reasons and block. Connect to the SSH server. This is the main server. Okay, main web panel. Yeah, enter. Now scroll down, remove the hashtag and type the port whichever you want. I'm typing 2137. Now control X, press Y and then enter. And then copy this command and enter. Now log out from the SSH. Now suppose if I try to log in with this, I cannot able to log in. See, now connection refused. Now I have to do is minus P 2137, connection run successful. Wait, why I'm typing. See, connection work properly. So this is how it's important for security. So let's go to proxy thing. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I show you. So follow my steps properly. Connect to the second server. This will be gonna my proxy server. Okay. You must have Ubuntu 20.007. Okay, now type commands one by one. Last command we type nginx. Okay, now the third command. This type this command. Now your domain here, it will gonna be your main domain, this one, because we will configure it as we have to install SSL certificate and other kinds of things. But let's first set up this domain on web panel. Before we proceed to second server, let's set up one on this. Now let me delete this one. New domain D1. But before I add, let's add record also. Not gonna add. It's not gonna add its error because remove this. Now add certificate. Now it's added. Click on activate and choose to HTTPS redirect to HTTPS. Okay. Now go to database, create database C1, create user at C1, password. Let's install WordPress here. Uh, any domain, admin, some time to install. Okay, now visit this. And install. Like suppose if you ping it, this is our main IP. This is gonna be show our main IP. On this domain. So now this work web panel work is done. Now let's move to the second server, which we have to connect and type these commands and now type your domain here. Not this one. You have to type your main domain. This one. Copy this one. Paste it here. Paste it here. Paste it here. Okay. Now paste it here also. Now copy this. Now this will be your proxy server. Okay. Type this command. I'm gonna install SSL certificate. Okay, now congratulations, your certificate is installed. Now copy this command here with your mouse right click. Now open this file. Okay, 1 minute. Now what you have to do is type your domain here, the main domain, this control S and replace it with all and scroll down. Now type it here as this domain. Proxy will pass to this domain. Type it as like this with I am typing it like this the way I typed it. Now copy this, paste it here with mouse right click button and save it. Control X, Y and enter. And now pause this one and now restart the server. Now let's test the domain. See, the domain is working. But there's an issue if you click here, it will passing to this domain. So you have to do is go to WP admin. This main domain. Now save changing. See, now it is like this. This is the domain, and it's also now suppose if you want to ping it. See, the IP is changed. This is our main web panel IP. It's successfully to this IP. Now suppose if a person visit, you can click here. It will gonna be web hosting main WP hosting also. This is as it is the domain which is installed here. Like suppose this is a surround hosting. Like suppose if I go to file right, this one. Now this one is main like domain. If I want to like add a new test like for example just leave it like suppose if I go to here d1 I delete it like suppose if I delete it like files and go to mails and delete it, delete it, this site also gonna forbidden. Okay, so it is connected with this d1.ho. So I hope you like my tutorial. If you still don't understand it, please feel free to let me know in comment.